We've got ourselves a championship match in the singles division. The current champion, Andrew the Wilderperson Just, attempts his third title defense against the number one contender, Stephen the Bullseye Busch. Will Andrew be able to defend again, or will Stephen get that singles title? Let's tune in for this one. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Real Trivia Face-Off Singles Division. We got ourselves a championship match today, an exciting one, and Matthew is here to call the match with me. And yeah, Matthew, we got a big one. Andrew's third title defense against Steven's first attempt at a title in either division. What are your thoughts going into this one?
I think this is really exciting. I think championship matches, throwing in 2 extra rounds, it's always brings something new. Andrew, he's defended before, but Stephen, I don't have Andrew and Stephen ever played in singles before, because I think this is their first time playing.
I believe so.
And should be really exciting. Stephen's never played in a title before, which maybe that might hurt him, that might benefit him. Who knows? I think we're in for a really great match.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see from Steven's point of view and how he approached this game. First time, 5 rounds, like you said. Andrew, very familiar with this. If he managed to successfully defend today, he will officially surpass. Currently, he's tied with you for the most title defense in singles. If he defends again, he'll surpass that. So, big achievement that he's gonna try to do here today. But yeah, it should be exciting, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, let's just get started. I'm very excited.
All right, let's go to the promos. I believe it's Stephen first. So let's get to it.
All right, so, going into this match, I'm like, hey, Andrew, he likes this Mel Brooks guy. I'm like, all right, I'll watch Blazing Saddles. I didn't even see the wheel yet, but I'm like, yeah, he's probably going to pick that category. Why wouldn't he? Watch Blazing Saddles, and I'm thinking, this reminds me of this old movie, Destry Rides Again, that I happened to have watched a few weeks ago. And I'm like, man, that is weird that Andrew likes Mel Brooks so much, because he doesn't even know these movies that he's referencing. Same thing with Robin Hood Men in Tights. I'm like, clearly he's never seen the Michael Curtiz Robin Hood, because why would he? Andrew doesn't watch movies from before he was born, almost ever. And then, I'm thinking, well, there's Spaceballs, but everyone's seen Star Wars, and that's normie trash, and honestly, it's probably his worst movie. And then either way, I think Andrew's getting some high anxiety from me, just coming in, stealing his strength. But don't worry, I left a few for you. I didn't want to completely ruin the category for you. And besides, I already know that high anxiety also referenced a movie that isn't from a Hitchcock movie. Come on, only real cinephiles know the blow up reference in High Anxiety. So honestly, win or lose, we know that I clearly have a wider range of knowledge, because I can actually understand the Mel Brooks references. Andrew just has to laugh at the clever bits, and honestly, that's all, man. You're missing out. So win or lose, we're measuring knowledge, and clearly I'll be back. So, because I know my trivia. So bring it on, Andrew. Bring it on.
First and foremost, I am really sad to only be able to laugh at the clever bits. That's a bummer for me, because I would hate to miss reference humor. Reference humor is one of the greatest types of comedy ever invented, and I'm honestly devastated that I don't get enough of them. But I had a similar journey to Stephen. I thought, this guy's been watching a lot of Coen Brothers movies. So I watched Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I watched Raising Arizona. And then I said, wait a second. I don't need to study. I'm playing Stephen today. He has not watched a movie from after the 1980s in at least a few years, except for some of the shitty Clint Eastwood ones that come out every year. So I feel pretty safe on anything post 90s, because I just don't think that Steven's even heard of a lot of these things. And I'm excited to see how that turns out. So hats off to you, Stephen. A lot of respect, and I'm excited to do this.
Wow. I think that was one of the best promos trash talk we've heard in quite some time.
Yes, it's been a while. I think both players throwing some trash today. Very, very exciting to hear. I think they're here to prove their knowledge in movie trivia. So let's see that happen.
Yeah, absolutely. There should be a lot of fun. Also, Bad Blood, and I forgot to mention in the beginning. Yeah, Andrew's prior to defense was against Sophie and against Kenny. That's why he's here. And yeah, Stephen managed to beat the Fatal 4-Way, which was Sarah, also Sophie, and Colin. There we go. So yeah, that's how they got here. But yeah, enough of that. Let's just get to the player introductions. All right, curtains away. Introducing first, with a record of 7 wins and 7 defeats with 4 technical knockouts. He is one half of the Cage Fighters and the #1 contender. He is Stephen the Bullseye Busch. And his opponent,
You were so foolish walking into the pit.
with a
Thinking
record
that I was just
of
gonna sit back
16
and take
wins
your crap one more
and
time,
6
man.
defeats,
What do you think you
with
are?
2
You ain't nothing
knockouts
special to me,
and
man. You're a
7
piece of
technical
flesh. When I
knockouts.
step into the ring, I look at that man
He is
across
one
the
half
way.
of the
I
Gore
said,
Boys
"Wow,
and the current
that's my dinner.
Real Trivia Face-Off
That's my meal.
Singles Champion.
That's my meal ticket."
He is
Boy,
Andrew,
I've been living on
the
just
Wilder
those filthy Hulk
Person,
Hogan. A
Josh.
little bit more. I gotta.
All right, everyone is here. So, competitors, how are you feeling? Ready for this match?
At peace.
Let's
Is that
go.
even?
At peace.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
And there's the
excited.
chief inner peace.
I'm scared. I'm not scared. I didn't. I'm like just excited. You know.
Mm.
That's what I meant to say.
Fair. All right, so yeah, this should be a lot of fun. Yeah, let's just get started. We got 5 rounds here in regulation. So yeah, let's just get to it. I can go ahead and read the rules for round number 1. So this is how it's gonna go in this championship match. So in round number 1, we got 8 questions in random categories given to all competitors. Each question is worth 1 point apiece, and you have 15 seconds to write down your answers on the whiteboard and say it out loud once the time is up. If you get all 8 questions correct, you'll be given a bonus question worth another additional point. And you have 4 repeats in this title match that you could use for the entirety of the game, as well as 1 challenge for you to use. So any questions before we get to the questions itself?
No, sir.
No.
Sounds good. Let me grab my timer. Okay, so I'll take it away with the first question in the category of horror/thriller. Horror/thriller. Here it is. The Hive is the name of a genetic research facility that created the T virus in which horror franchise? Matthew,
Speaking about viruses, have you seen The Last of Us?
I have. It's
Oh, yeah.
pretty good. Have you?
I watched the first 2 episodes. I'm not caught up yet, but I really like it so far.
2, 1, pens down, boards up. I like the show a lot. Andrew, we go to you.
Yeah, I realized that you said the Hive and not Umbrella. Whatever. I said Resident Evil.
Steven.
I said the 28 Days Weeks franchise.
Resident Evil is correct. So Andrew takes the first lead of the game there. Also referencing Umbrella Corporation, which is also in the franchise.
Yep, I thought that would have been the one. So I thought I was wrong, but
I was thinking of Last of Us, and I was like, well, that's not it. But
yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
movie.
Not a movie. So, all right. Well, let's go to your next question. In dramas, Who directed 1975's Nashville? Have
I've
you
been
ever
to
been to
Nashville.
Nashville?
There you guys answered right enough before you ask it. Yes, I have once.
ahead.
It was good. Good food, good music. Yeah.
No, yeah, I've never been before. So, would you recommend it? 5?
Yeah, I guess so. I only visited for the night, so I cannot see much, but it was fun.
2, 1. All right, let's go to Stephen.
Bet you watch those old movies now, Andrew. Robert Altman.
Yeah, I couldn't think of it. I thought I knew this one, but I couldn't find it.
Stephen is correct. It is Robert Altman. So you got a tie.
I
game.
haven't seen this movie though.
But
Exciting
you knew it,
stuff.
and that's the important part. It's all about trivia, not about experiencing the art, you know?
Yeah, that's the unfortunate aspect.
Tie game. No perfect round one with that miss by Andrew, but yeah, still tie game. So that's exciting. So let's go to the third question in the category of comedies. Comedies. These are the film with the chuckles. So here it is. Hugh Grant plays Charles, a British man who falls for the American woman Carrie, played by Andy McDowell, in which film?
Are you a bigger fan of Hugh Grant or Andy McDowell?
A bigger fan between those two? Probably Hugh Grant. I haven't seen enough Andy McDowell. I've seen like a couple, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pants down. Let's go to Andrew.
I said Notting Hill. I think I thought of the right one at the end, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't repeat.
Steven.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what it was called.
Okay. So both of them missing it. The correct answer we're looking for is 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's not the one I was thinking of, I think, so I'm okay. All right.
Okay. So, your fourth question is in animated. What kind of sea creature is Soda in My Father's Dragon? What would you do if you had a pet dragon?
I'll take it to a test flight. You get the reference?
Yes, I do get the reference.
There you go. If anyone got the reference, good for you.
Referential humor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Stephen.
Said a sea dragon.
That's good.
Andrew?
I said shark because I couldn't decide whether to go mythical or not.
The correct answer is a whale.
Okay.
Whale.
I should have gone Avatar route.
Tulakun? I'm worried one day I'm going to get
Point.
asked about
No
that.
point
And I'm
there.
not going to remember how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Avatar category
Icon.
coming soon? No, I'm just kidding.
In like 10 years, I don't know how many. There's gonna be.
Dude, if we get an Avatar category, bless us.
All right, so let's move on to the fifth question. Nope. Yes, fifth question in the category of action/adventure. In both versions of Around the World in 80 Days, Phileas Fogg and Passepartout started and end their global adventure in what European city? Do you think you could go around the world in 80 days, or do you think you'll fail? If you
Well, now that we have planes,
Actually, yeah, that's true. That's a dumb question.
I think
You can probably do it less than 80 days, probably. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Andrew.
I said Paris.
Okay, and Steven.
Said Venice.
Ooh.
Both missing it, unfortunately. We're looking for London. London.
Oh,
was
that
a
makes
pretty
too much
one.
sense. Oh,
Yeah,
my
I was
gosh.
like, I feel like it's got to be more central, you know?
Because isn't it British movie?
Yeah, I thought about that too. But I was like, man, no, I don't want to say London. That feels
There's a lot
lame
of
if I write
British.
London and it's wrong.
My second guess was Paris. But I don't know.
I
Yeah.
believe they went to both cities, so
Yeah, they
Both
do.
I don't
are
watch
wrong is
Disney
something we're hearing a
films.
lot.
definitely went to Paris. I
Yeah.
don't remember Venice, but yeah.
Unless they're Avatar.
They definitely go to Paris.
I was about to say, motherfucker.
All right. Well, are you guys ready for your sixth question in Spy?
Yeah.
What 2000s spy film features performances from Julia Roberts, Clive Owen, and Tom Wilkinson?
Oh.
Matthew, do you think you'd be a good spy?
Oh no, I don't think so. I think if you get me drunk enough, I don't think I'll be very things that aren't good. 5,
I think part of the job is to be able to not be that drunk.
2, 1. Yeah, no, I gotta pretend that I'm drunk and I'm drinking. All right, Stephen.
This is so bad. Inside Man.
We're gonna Andrew.
Julia Roberts is my favorite in that. I said Salt.
The correct answer is Duplicity.
Ah.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember when Salt came out, so I ran it.
Salt is a bit that wasn't Julia Roberts.
Oh, is that Angelina Jolie?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember anything from Salt.
I just was like a Clive Owen movie from around that time.
Yeah.
Maybe there's spy elements in it. I haven't seen it.
Bro, we're each at 1 point so far.
All right. So, yeah, that is true. The score is still tied 1-1. Let's see if they can top it up here with the 7th question in the category of crime films. Crime films. In Nightcrawler, who plays Nina Romina, the news director of the KWLA6 TV station?
Oh man. Oh no. She's whatever.
Say whatever you're about to say. Give me a little hint, buddy.
I was just gonna say she's a good actress, but I can't remember her name.
Need answers in 5.
Oh, I'm not gonna get it. No.
3, 2.
I saw this in high school
1.
and I didn't really like it.
All right.
I don't remember shit about
I
it.
saw it in high school as well.
Andrew, what you have?
High school was longer ago for me than you. I just said Maggie, our girl.
Okay, Steven?
I thought there was a chance.
Older woman. I don't know.
Okay. We're looking for Renee Russo.
Yep. It's okay. Now I know why I was. Yeah, I know what movie I was thinking, but I'm not gonna say what because
what if it
could come later on. So we gotta keep our knowledge to ourselves.
I should have kept Salt to myself.
I mean, I knew.
Just in case.
So still a tight game, 1-1.
Mm-hmm. So going into your final question in fantasy sci-fi. In Time Bandits, who is the first historical figure Kevin meets?
Oh.
What time period would you travel to if you could either go back or go forward?
I would go back to the 1200s. I don't know what's there.
All right.
Probably lots of virus and probably dying.
4,
lots of
3.
disease. I don't know.
We'll go to Stephen.
Said Vincent Van Gogh.
All right, and we'll go to Andrew.
I said Napoleon Bonaparte.
One of you is correct, and it is Napoleon. Andrew gets
that makes more sense.
Bro, I was like scraping my mind trying to remember that. Fun movie.
I haven't seen it, so
it's a weird movie.
I was just like, I hope they ask who directed it.
Do you remember when that movie came out, Stephen?
I haven't seen it, but I can tell you it came out before you were born. So I'm surprised you've seen it, honestly.
All right. So at the end of round 1, we have a whopping score of 2-1 with Andrew in the lead. So Matthew, thoughts on round 1?
Yeah, I mean, this is a really close game. So we got 4 more rounds to go.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, why don't you take it away with round number 2?
All right. In round 2, you both get a chance to spin the category wheel. If you don't like what it lands on at first, you are allowed to spin again unless it lands on opponent's choice, which we don't have. So there is no spinners or opponent's choice. But when you have your category, you get 5 questions. They're worth 2 points unless you need multiple choice. That would drop it down to a 1-point value. If you give an incorrect answer, your opponent can steal. Both of you still have your 4 repeats and your challenge. So, Albert, why don't you bring up the wheel?
All right. If no questions, I will bring up the wheel. So this is the round 2 wheel, and the category are as follows. We got Matthew Vaughn, and includes the directing and producing credits. 2010s, Mel Brooks, John Carpenter, crime films, Coen Brothers, actors and actresses, family films, romance, and Middle Earth. So, having seen the category, Andrew, you are in the lead. What would you like to do? Spin first or defer to Steven?
I think I'll spin first. Here.
Spinning
No spinners
first.
and opponents, so it's less scary.
All right. So,
Real
this will be our-
competitors take spinners and opponents off the wheel. That's what I've always said.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was pretty sure it was early '80s, so
Fair. All right. So,
Okay,
Andrew,
fuck you, Rich.
you know, I
this
just
will
wanna
be
flex,
this will be your spin, Andrew.
All right.
just flexing a little more.
Romance.
I think I'll go for the respin. Might as well. It's not the scariest category on the wheel, but
Romance. Respin. So this you have to take whatever this lands on.
it's not a bad wheel for me, so hopefully I hit the 50-50. All right, I got the worst one. I
It
got
lands
the worst
on John
one.
Carpenter.
Oh,
All
son
right,
of a
well,
bitch.
hey, you act excited, but like now I've got the pressure. 'Cause if I don't get steals, I'm
That happens, man. That happens.
All right,
I'm not gonna get a single one of these.
Andrew, your first question in John Carpenter is: what is the name of the mental hospital that Michael Myers escapes in 1978's Halloween?
Well, multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Weston Hills Psychiatric Hospital, B, Smith's Groves Sanitarium, C, Ashcliffe Hospital, D, Stonehurst Asylum?
I was really, really hoping that one of those would have the town name in it, and I would have recognized the town name. But maybe the town name wasn't there. I didn't recognize the town name. I'm gonna say A. Final answer.
That is incorrect for a 1-point steal. Is it A, Weston Hills Psychiatric Hospital, B, Smith's Grove Sanitarium, C, Ashcliffe Hospital, or D, Stonehurst Asylum?
Oh man. Okay. C, final answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for B, Smith's
Yeah.
Grove Sanitarium.
That was okay.
Sanitarium. Okay.
I should have gone with. Yeah, no, I was thinking the same thing, Andrew. I'm like, I hope they say the town name in there.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, that was my. I should have. Okay.
Okay, your next question. What kind of stuffed animal does Zoe carry around everywhere in the ward?
I'd love multiple choice on this one, Matthew.
Is it A, bear, B, tiger, C, rabbit, D, monkey?
Let's go with C. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Rabbit feels like something that would be in a scary movie, you know, more than tiger or bear. Like that's like a little
Well,
bit too like.
It's not a scary movie.
Is it not? No.
In fact,
I
it's
just
fucking terrible, and I don't
Okay.
remember anything that happened
scary
in
in
it.
that respect.
All right, your third question in John Carpenter. In Assault on Precinct 13, how many warlords are there that all swear a blood oath of revenge against the police and citizens of Los Angeles?
Oh, for sure, this one. I was hoping that you would ask this one, and unfortunately, just slipped my mind. I'm gonna go multiple choice, Matthew.
Is it A, 2, B, 4, C, 6, D, 8?
Some of those numbers seem high, but maybe that's correct. So, but I'm going B here. Final answer.
B is correct for 1 point. All right, your penultimate question. Who plays radio DJ Stevie Wayne in The Fog?
Fuck! Oh, I was just, dude. I was thinking of The Fog the other day, and I thought, I love that radio DJ. I wish you were in real life so I could listen to him every day on my commute. But for some reason, his name is slipping out of my mind right now yet again. So I think I'm going to go multiple choice, Matthew, please.
Is it A, Jamie Lee Curtis, B, Nancy Loomis,
Okay.
C, Adrienne Barbeau, or D, Janet Lee?
Well, I'm sorry. I apologize for saying he.
Yeah,
I just usually I hear radio DJ and I think vulgar man. Could I get a repeat of the options, please?
Mm-hmm. All right, your repeat of the options. Is it A, Jamie Lee Curtis, B, Nancy Loomis, C, Adrienne Barbeau, or D, Janet Lee?
See, two of those feel wrong to me, but maybe that's the trap. So I'm going to take that trap if that's the case, and I'm going to say, isn't Loomis the name of a character in Home? I want to say C, final answer.
That is correct for one.
Are you kidding me, man? That's fun fact. She was married to John Carpenter.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it might have been a fake name because of that. That's why I avoided it.
No,
No, I think they were married at that time.
Okay.
When they made the movie, it was like they had just been married. So, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, fun fact of the day.
There you go.
Your final question in John Carpenter. What religious title does Alba hold in Vampires?
Okay, now I'll admit that I don't know this one, and I'll go multiple choice. The rest of those, it was a close one, but
Is it A, priest, B, deacon, C, cardinal, D, bishop?
I want to go higher here. Oh, that feels wrong to me, and my instincts are proving me well. No, I'm gonna go C, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Dude, okay, come on, that's crazy.
Yeah. I could challenge this based on my Catholic knowledge because technically a cardinal is also all the other options, but we're not going to go there. So
That would be, I think
because that would just be stupid. And I get the picture.
Yeah.
If I wanted to be really pedantic.
Well, Andrew does doing a great job of just going multiple choice and guessing.
That's good, man.
This way.
Those were tough questions
missed one
as someone
question,
who knows
so-
John Carpenter as well. So
I'm very happy with that. I would have been much happier to get one of my categories, of course.
I wish I'd gotten the steal though. Ooh, that's tough.
If you get a good
I
category,
knew it was Smith Grove. You know what I was
You're
mixing
here.
it up with? The reason why I thought I might be wrong is because it was thinking of the Power Rangers city something Grove.
Angel
Angel
Oh.
Grove. So I was like, oh, maybe
That's
that's what I'm thinking of.
Hopefully that's not a question that I just spoiled. But
I was
anyway,
going to say, I was giving away.
I'll double check after I spin. Steven, are you ready for your spin?
Yeah, let's go.
Here it is. Family films.
Man, that's tough. Yeah, we'll spin it again. I'm not too worried. I
Spinning
guess.
again, you have to take whatever this lands on, except for John Carpenter.
Oh, fucking hell, dude.
Coen Brothers.
Oh, my God.
Like, here's the thing, though. I'm scared nonetheless.
It
Like,
is-
these
yeah,
are
it's
both
a wide
defensive
category.
categories, hands down. And you could probably steal too, which is all right.
I wouldn't worry about that too much.
We'll see.
Let's find
Okay.
out.
So, Steven, you ready for your questions in Coen Brothers?
Yes.
Here it is. First one. In which Coen Brothers movie does a character accidentally swallow his cigarette after a cuckoo clock goes off?
Okay, I think I got this. Intolerable cruelty. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Andrew, for the 2 point steal opportunity.
That is.
Burn after reading, final answer?
That is also incorrect. We're looking for the Lady Killers. The Lady Killers.
Oh
Trying to think of something bit goofier of theirs.
man,
I don't know.
I mixed this up with another scene. That's tough. I watched those movies so close together. Okay.
All right. Your second question in Coen Brothers. In The Big Lebowski, the dude sees which U.S. president on TV whom he later quotes in the movie?
Man, okay. I have a gut instinct here, but
Five,
multiple choice.
four, okay. A. Gerald Ford. B. Jimmy Carter. C. Ronald Reagan. D. George H.W. Bush.
Okay, I'm glad I went with multiple choice.
5, 4, 3,
Uh,
2.
A, final answer.
That is incorrect. Andrew, for the 1 point still opportunity, your options again are A. Gerald Ford, B. Jimmy Carter, C. Ronald Reagan, D. George H.W. Bush.
Dude, when the fuck did this movie come out?
Well, it's
Yeah.
I'll just say I know for a fact when this movie came out.
Answers
No,
in
I don't think any of those guys were presidents.
Yeah,
Four.
yeah. I'm gonna go Ronald Reagan final
3.
answer. He's just more iconic.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for D. George H.W. Bush.
Oh
Okay,
god.
that's the one I wasn't thinking
Dude,
of at all.
yeah, exactly. Me too. I was like, I think I would remember George H.W. Bush being in the Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski questions are so hard because it's such a detailed movie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right. Stephen, here's your third question in Converters.
Good one of them.
Who plays movie producer Ben Geisler in Barton Fink?
Who plays the movie producer? Gosh. All right. Multiple choice.
Okay. A. Michael Lerner. B. John Polito. C. John Goodman. D. Tony Shalhoub.
Was Shalhoub in that one? I don't even remember. Gosh. Okay.
Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2.
B, final answer.
B is incorrect. Andrew, for the 1 point steal, options again are A. Michael Lerner, B. John Polito, C. John Goodman, D. Tony Shalhoub.
I think it's deeper. God, thank goodness, probably. Would it be Shalhoub or Lerner then? I'm gonna say
5.
D. Final answer. I'm going
D
Shalhoub.
is correct for 1 point steal.
That sucks because I didn't know who Tony Shalhoub was when I watched that movie, and now I do know who he is. So I was like, no.
I watched a ton of Monk growing up.
Yeah, no, I know who he is now because he's in a lot of Coen movies.
Yeah.
That sucks. I should have. Yeah, well, okay.
All right. Here's your penultimate question in Coen Brothers. In Raising Arizona, how many of High's old cellmates stay at his house?
2, final answer.
I would have gotten that one.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah. I'm so good at this, guys.
So, here is your final question in category of Converse. In the Ballad of Buster Scruggs, what disease did Gilbert die from in The Gal Who Got Rattled?
Multiple choice.
Okay. A. Typhoid. B. Dysentery. C. Measles. D. Cholera.
Sorry.
Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2.
A, final answer.
That is incorrect. Andrew, options again are A. Typhoid. B. Dysentery. C. Measles. D. Cholera.
Cholera is one of the funnier named diseases, I think. I think it has an inherent comedy to it because that k. And I don't think it's dysentery, which is also, of course, funny. So I'm going to go D, final answer.
D, because he thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
It's correct for 1 point.
Okay, great.
What was D?
Cholera.
Cholera.
Oh, okay.
That's also something that happened. Cholera? I don't even know, but
Cholera, I think is what it's
old timey as hell. So, I mean, I guess all of those are.
Yeah, all of those are.
All real disease. All right. So at the end of that round, the score is Andrew with 8 and Stephen with 3. A 5-point game going into the third round.
Mhm.
Pretty solid. Andrew navigating his way through John Carpenter pretty well.
Mhm.
And guessing answers because he thinks it's funny. Fantastic job. And Steven just trailing slightly behind.
Yeah, but we still got 2 extra rounds, so let's see what happens.
Yep,
in round 3.
absolutely.
Sorry, color. Yep, that's my bad. I didn't mean to.
All right, so let's go to round number 3, and this is how it's gonna go. This is the betting round. So you will be there. There is gonna be a whole new wheel with 8 categories, and you'll be answering 5 of those categories questions. We will spin the wheel up to 5 times. Once we reveal the categories, you'll have to decide if you want to bet between 0 to 2 points. After you put in your wager, then we'll read the question, and you will get the amount of points. If you get the questions correct, you'll get that amount of points. If you get the question wrong, you'll lose that amount of points that you bet. And there is no stealings and no multiple choice. And yeah, both of you will be writing this down on the board. Any questions?
No.
Sounds good. So let me bring the wheel for this. So the wheel for this betting round have the following categories: Bill Hader, music/musicals, decade of 1970s, DreamWorks animation, Christian Bale, action adventure, the worlds of DC, and classics. And also forget to mention, once a category is been spun, it will not be eligible to be spun again for the remainder of the round. So, are you ready for the first category?
Yeah.
Here it is, your first category. Animation. So, how many do you want to bet between 0 to 2? Let us know once you have your bets.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, Andrew, how many are you betting?
Do 1.
And Steven?
I'm also doing 1.
Me. Both of them betting 1. I'll be reading your question in Dreamworks animation. Here it is. In Kung Fu Panda 3, which 2 members of the Furious 5 were the first ones to get turned by Kai? Sorry, I cracked up. Hold on. Let me read that again. In Kung Fu Panda 3, which 2 members of the Furious 5 were the first ones to get turned by Kai to Jade Warriors? I put a comma in that question. I kept waiting and I lost my voice. Okay. We'll need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, pens down. All right, we go to Andrew.
I said crane and I couldn't remember the bug, but I said cricket.
Okay, Steven.
I said mantis and tigers.
Mantis, that's what it is.
Both of you getting 1 right each. The correct answer is mantis and crane.
Yeah, if I could have fucking remembered it was mantis, I think I would have had that.
Both of them.
That's
never
Seth
seen
Rogen
it,
too, man.
1 point.
Yeah,
That
that's
is Seth Rogen.
Can I get into negative points?
Wait, can you not?
I don't know. Once if you reach 0,
you can only bet 1, but I don't think you can go to negatives, right? I don't know.
yeah, we've never dealt with this. So if I'm not wrong, if it reaches 0, then
Then
by
you just
default,
bet 1 on
by
every-
I think it'd be
default,
fine if I didn't go to negative.
But then you just get free 1 bets. Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't know.
Well, if he misses, then he'll stay at 0. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you never have to be like, oh, I'm going 0 here.
so yeah. It's
man,
not at that situation yet. So
damn
we'll
bad.
see what happens
That's
if
right.
it does get to it. Score is 7-2. So now this is the second spin.
I should have repeated. I think I could have gotten Mantis if I just thought for a bit longer.
Worlds of DC, the DCEU.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Next we'll be asking
All
this
right,
question.
oh, man, I said I would. Well, we're just okay. I got it.
Yeah, I'm going 1.
Okay.
I'm also going 1. Man, I said I would go 2 if I was down bad, but like
It's
these
so
questions
scary,
are
right?
brutal, man.
Yeah.
Like it's bad. I did so bad, so I'm like my
These
luck
are
is wrong.
categories that I largely think I like, but it's so scary to be like, oh, I'm going to, and then lose those 2 points.
Nah, it's these championship matches.
Yeah.
It's different. You know?
Okay.
All right, your question in Worlds of DC. Which Worlds of DC film primarily takes place in the country of Kahndaq?
Intense.
Mhm.
Let's see what's gonna happen here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will go to Stephen first,
So Suicide Squad.
and then we'll go to Andrew.
That's Black Adam.
Black Adam is the correct answer. So Andrew getting a point there. Stephen losing 1, so he's down to 1 now.
I still
Yes.
don't regret watching that.
You don't
Or
regret
don't
watching it?
regret
You don't-
not watching. I don't regret not watching it still.
Black Adam sucks ass. It's really
Yeah,
bad.
I still don't regret not watching.
It's my least favorite movie I've watched in like 3 years.
Fair.
Hell
So yeah, we'll go to the third spin. Action adventure.
Okay.
I got it. And I can bet 2 still, right? Or can I only bet 1
You can
here?
only bet 1 here. You can
Yeah.
only- yeah.
Okay.
Or
so
your
it
most
doesn't
bet
have-
is 1. Mhm.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay, so Andrew,
I'm doing 1 again.
Stephen.
So I can only do 1. So 1.
Okay, so here is your question in action adventure. Who directed Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Man's Chest?
See, this is why I wanted to do 2 on this one.
Yeah, I thought about it too. I like action adventure enough, but I was worried that it would be like, I don't know, just one of those ones that comes and goes, and people kind of like it for a year and then never think about it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One. Okay, Stephen, what you have?
Gore Verbinski.
Okay, and Andrew.
Yeah, Gore Verbinski.
Both of them getting that one, so both gets the point. Now score is 9-2. Okay, so back for the wheel. This will be the fourth spin. Classics. I'll let them decide.
I've been trying to watch more classics. 60s and before. Okay.
That's
I like 60s and I like some 40s. I don't think I have a lot of 50s.
So it's everything before 1969. 1969.
so it would have to be 1959 and before.
1969.
It's 60s.
Oh, 6.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, that's cool. I got it.
I'm ready. Yeah. So
Stephen.
All right, I'm betting 1.
I'm going coward's route.
Yeah, I mean, I probably would, but I have to
Yeah.
bet something here.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Your question in classics. What classic movie features supporting performances by Peter Ustinov, Charles Laughton, and Gene Simmons? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Stephen first,
So the Dirty Dozen.
and we'll go to Andrew.
I said Double Indemnity, which might be.
The correct answer was Spartacus.
Wow, and I've seen that movie. That's sad. Whew.
I've been on a Kubrick kick with Owen lately.
I've seen all except Fear and Desire.
Okay.
So Andrew stays at 9 because he bet 0 there. Steven goes down to 1 because he bets 1 and he missed. So bringing up the wheel again for the last and final time. This will be the last category. Hopefully it doesn't get any repeats. Free respin.
So I've got to take the options off the wheel, man.
No, this is more fun, you know. Just watching the wheel. We're like, come on, let's get something new. It's more fun. So,
oh,
there you go. All it takes is 3 spins. Bill Hader.
This is my man, but I feel like I'm not enough well versed.
Well, a lot of it is animation, so.
I guess he's done some live action parts that I'm trying to remember perfectly, but I'm okay. I'm ready.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Steven, how much are you betting?
I'm betting 1.
To make up for my cowardice, I'm going for 2 on this one.
Okay.
Which I very well could miss if it is one of his animated roles. I think I'm pretty good on his live action, but
yeah.
So here's your question in Bill Hader. Who plays Amy Townsend, Bill Hader's love interest in Trainwreck? All right. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Andrew, what do you have?
Amy Schumer.
Okay. And Steven?
I also had Amy Schumer.
Both getting that one right at this Amy Schumer. So the score now goes to Andrew with 11, getting those 2 points, and Steven at 2, getting that one right.
Yeah, who'd have thought I should have put 2 on Bill Hader of all things?
So,
Or DreamWorks.
yeah.
No, wait, no, we both missed DreamWorks. I was thinking
Yeah.
wrong. That's my bad.
No, I wanted to put 2 on Action Adventure, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yep. So, all right. Matthew, thoughts on the round?
So I think Andrew was able to get a bit, more points there. Steven was he missed 1, or he went down 1. But I mean, we still have round 4 to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, Steven had to put the points there. He was trailing behind. But yeah, with that situation, he had to play from behind, so that's what happened. But yeah, Andrew with a 9-point comfortable question mark lead. So we'll have to see how he feels there going into the 4th round. So how does 4th round go?
All right, the 4th round, both competitors are going to pick a category from the wheel that hasn't been used to your opposing competitor. You just can't pick your own strengths, and you'll get 5 questions worth 2 points with no multiple choice, no stealing, and so Andrew, you are in the lead, so you can pick what category you want to give Steven first.
Okay, Steven, I have done this every other championship that I've defended, and it requires me trusting you. But would you be interested in giving each other categories that we don't hate?
Yeah, but you can't give me my strengths.
Yes, so you don't have to give me Vaughn or Brooks.
Yeah.
We'll pick from
Okay.
there if you want.
Like I'm honestly like I don't mind this wheel. So
you just want to send it?
But it's like, I mean, if you want me to tell you what I like, I'm not huge on
Well, if you're not going to give me the one that I ask for, I don't want to.
Yeah, well, what are you going to ask for is my question.
I'd probably ask for 2010s.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you 2010s. That's fine.
Okay, I'm trusting you. Which one do you want the most?
I'll take crime films.
Okay. All right, I'll give Steven crime.
Okay, and Steven's giving Andrew 2010s.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
As we know, my strengths didn't really help me. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
Although I wish I'd gotten John Carpenter at least.
So we'll go to Steven's first.
Ooh,
Yep.
disgusting. All right. Anyway,
in crime films. So I will go ahead and read. Stephen, your first question in crime. Who plays FBI agent Richie DeMasso in American Hustle?
Well, there's like 3 guys here that I can pick from. And I think I know which, at least one of them that it isn't, so it's down to 2.
5, 4, 3.
Bradley Cooper, final answer.
That's what I think it is.
That is correct for 2
Nice.
points.
All right. I was like, I think Jeremy Renner's is like on his side.
I got asked before, and Jeremy Renner's the mayor, and I missed it because I said Bradley Cooper. So
It just didn't seem. I think casting wise, you wouldn't. I think it made more
I
sense
don't
for
think Bale's. Yeah,
You know, and I think it's because I just watched Place Beyond the Pines, kind of too. That
Yeah.
might be why. I don't know. And he's a similar role. Anyway.
All right, your next question. In 2022's Death on the Nile, what item belonging to Gal Gadot's character got stolen right after she was murdered?
All right, multiple choice.
There's no multiple choice.
Oh, there's not. Shoot. Okay. I didn't realize that.
But I
Yeah,
can
that makes
read the
sense.
question because I stumbled through it if you want.
Yeah, no, I don't need it. Her item. Let's say, her
5,
like,
3,
her
2.
like necklace. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Oh, god damn it!
Just right in time. You said necklace.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is
I
so
thought it was
weird.
gun actually. So
Isn't trivia weird, man?
yeah, it really is.
It's
All right, your next question is: who directed The Maltese Falcon?
John Huston. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Bro, if you sweep and I fail, you're ahead.
This is weird. I don't get it, man.
I'd rather have questions that we want though, so it's more fun.
Yeah.
All right, your penultimate question in crime films. In which crime film can you find the character named Lynn Bracken, a prostitute who makes a living because of her resemblance to classic actress Veronica Lake?
Oh, it's a crime film. Okay.
5,
I use a repeat.
4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right, Stephen, your first repeat. In which crime film can you find the character named Lynn Bracken, a prostitute who makes a living because of her resemblance to classic actress Veronica Lake?
I don't know if anyone that's like writing questions has seen the movie I'm thinking of. So unless like you did a really deep dive on Wikipedia.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question. Okay.
Okay. In which crime film can you find the character named Lynn Bracken, a prostitute who makes a living because of her resemblance to classic actress Veronica Lake?
I'm gonna say clue. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for L.A. Confidential.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
All right. So going to your final question in crime. In Memories of Murder, due to the lack of technology, the South Korean police department sent the DNA test to identify the murderer to which country?
Okay, it's been a long time since I've seen this one.
5, 4.
United States of America. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job, dude.
No,
Fuck.
because you know what? I mean, I guess it's a good guess, but that is because I read a book about like the first guy that got exonerated by DNA evidence, and that was in the United States. So I figured like that would make sense.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's
So
good luck.
wow, literary knowledge is more
So-
helpful than watching the entirety of the Coen Brothers filmography, which I don't regret. I wanted to anyway. And that wasn't even for this match, so let's just.
Fair.
Well, you caught up, bro. I got
So,
to.
yeah, 11 to 10. Steven used 2 of his
Oh,
repeats,
God.
so we have 2 left. And now we go to
No.
Andrew for 2010s, if he's right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, your first question. Who plays Inez Casper, Jon Favreau's ex-wife, in 2014's Chef?
Sofia Vergara. Final answer.
For 2 points. That is correct. Question 2. 2015's Steve Jobs ends with Steve Jobs taking the stage to introduce which Apple product?
Oh. Okay. Right. The iMac. Final answer.
That is correct for the other 2 points.
You got the big one.
If I had missed that, I would have been so mad at myself.
Your third question. Which 2010s comedy stars Kirsten Dunst, Isla Fisher, Lizzie Kaplan, and Rebel Wilson?
Oh. Kirsten Dunst in a 2010s comedy. I'm not even thinking of anything.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Okay, your first one. Question again. Which 2010s comedy stars Kirsten Dunst, Isla Fisher, Lizzie Kaplan, and Rebel Wilson?
Wilson. Kirsten Dunst is what's killing me here.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
How to be single? Final answer.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Bachelorette. Bachelorette.
Did not have that. Did not have that one.
Your fourth question, penultimate. In the film When We First Met, Noah discovers a time machine in the form of what item?
Dude, I watched this once, and boy, do I not remember at all the Adam Devine Netflix comedy.
Three, 2.
Car. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We're looking for a photo booth. Photo booth.
Great. All right. Oh, that is on the marketing. Like they got the photo slips. Okay.
Okay,
Alex
so
and fucking Robbie and Mel. If that's the cast, you're gonna you're gonna want to be careful about that movie, you know.
perfect. All right, so here is your last question in 2010s. What is the occupation of Sidney Prescott in Scream 4?
All right. Well,
I don't even know if I know this.
yeah.
So, I've seen it.
5, 4, 3.
Detective. Final answer.
That is incorrect. We're looking for an author or a writer. Author. So
Okay.
God, always.
I think I
always
would have
say
gotten
writer.
it then. Let's go.
Bro, always
Yeah.
say writer.
Well,
Oh
because
my God.
she's the survivor of
Okay.
like
Yeah.
all of them. Like
Sure.
my intuitive thinking was like, oh, I think she was like writing a book or something. So, yeah.
So, at the end of that round, Andrew used 1 repeat. You have 3 left, and his score goes up to 15, getting 2 of those right. Steven is still at 10, getting 4 out of 5. Thoughts?
And that,
Yeah, I think Andrew's strategy really helped out Steven there, and less so for Andrew. But I think this should still be really exciting. I think it just makes a 5-round difference rather than like a 9-point difference. You know, I think we have a much closer game now. Round 3 round 5 should be very exciting.
dude,
Yeah,
I always
absolutely.
come back.
Huh? You always come back? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he
I'm
said.
curious. I wasn't giving you, I think, family films or romance. Probably romance if I had to give you one that I thought you wouldn't like. But
that was probably the one I didn't. But like,
you've used Middle Earth before. Otherwise, Middle Earth is fucking crazy. So I thought about that as well.
honestly, I don't know if I would have done well in Middle Earth.
Yeah.
All right.
Just because it's so hard, you know.
Dude, the questions are nuts.
Okay, so yeah, again, only 5-point differential. Stephen closed the gap there. Let's see if he can come back or if Andrew can stay and defend the belt as we go to the potentially final round of this match. And I say potentially in case of sudden death, but it is round 5. What, did you say something?
I said imagine it goes to sudden death.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, round 5. This is how it's gonna go. There are 12 different categories in this round. You will pick 4 numbers in 1 to 12, and we will reveal to you what those numbers correspond to. You will then take those categories and assign a point value of 1, 2, 3, and 4 points, with increasing difficulty as the point value increases. No stealings in this round. No multiple choice. Andrew, you have 3 repeats, and Stephen, you have 2 repeats left. Challenge. None of you have used it, so yep.
Oh God.
So if no questions, we can go to the picking of those categories. Andrew, you are in the lead. So which 4 numbers would you like to pick?
I'm gonna do an even number here, and I'm gonna say 4, 7.
Whoa. Okay.
No, not 7. I don't want. No, I do want 7. I'm sorry. I want,
He wants a 7 in.
3, 4, 7, and 10.
2 of them are evens.
Yeah, I just went with vibes because vibes carried me through round 2. So
3, 4, 7, 10. Okay. Stephen?
What's the highest number that
12.
I can do? 12. Okay, that's with. Yeah, I'll do 12, 11, 2, 1. Wait, did he? He didn't say any of those.
Yep, all of those are eligible.
You're good with those? Yeah.
Cool.
dude, I really need some water. If that's okay, if I take about
Here you go.
20 seconds.
Yeah.
Can I take 20 seconds and be right back?
You want to hear the categories first so you can think about it while you grab water?
Sure.
Okay. I'll reveal for Stephen. Stephen, your categories are: 1 is John Carpenter, 2 is monster movies, 11 is Planet of the Apes, and 12 is animated. Matthew, go ahead for Andrew.
All right. For Andrew, 3 is Coen Brothers. 4 is Mel Brooks. 7 is Tim Burton. And 10 is Matthew Vaughn.
Those are the categories. Let us know if you need to hear them again.
I got mine.
Okay, that was fast.
So, you ready?
If you're sure with it, yeah, we can take it.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right. Planet of the Apes 1, Monster Movies 2, Animated 3, John Carpenter 4.
I'm thinking about it. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get some water too. I guess might as well.
Yeah, sure. I'll talk. What's up, everyone? Yeah, Andrew's burp counter is at 1 right now. It broke Max's speaker. Yeah, good match so far. Rachel upset. No Barry questions. That's a TV show, Rach. So that's why. Yep, we should cancel Andrew for making fun about cholera. It is not a joke. Shame on him. Yeah. Kind of like vampires. Yes, that happens. And DJ is a woman.
Dude, vampires is pretty sick.
This is correct, and this is also correct. So there you go. All right, we're back. I'm entertaining the crowd.
Sorry, I apologize.
All good. So yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do Burton for 1.
All right.
I'm gonna do Vaughn for 2. No.
Nope. Okay.
Dude, I've lost so many 4-pointers on my favorite categories.
Hey, strengths are not good today. That's
what I'm worried about, man. Okay. But like I was like, oh, maybe I send it on Cohen's 4 because what if it's an Oh Brother question, which I just watched. But I honestly still don't think I get it in that situation. So I'm gonna say Burton 1, Cohen 2. My hand is shaking, bro. Vaughn 3, Brooks 4. I'm just gonna no. Do I full send it, Steven, or no? What do you think?
Like put Vaughn at 4.
Well, no, just like should I put both of my strengths at 3 and 4, or should I play it safe to beat you? Like, what do you think?
Dude, what would I do? Honestly, it's like what I could get 10 here, and you have to get 5.
You got 5, which is why I put 2 and 3 my strengths.
So like 2, 3 wouldn't be a bad option, but
You know
like, yeah, but like, and I'd probably go 2, 3, but I don't want that to sound like, oh, I'm gonna like beat him because I cheated. Like, nah,
I will take.
That's probably what I would do, honestly. 2, 3.
I'll take your advice, and I'll go Burton 1, Vaughn 2, Brooks 3, Cohen 4.
Because then you have to get the Burton question.
The issue is Vaughn could be production at 2. That's what you got to worry about.
That's true. So that's actually a smart move. Yeah.
So it's still scary, but I'm going to do that. Did you guys get it?
Mm-hmm.
Can we just get a repeat on what you said?
Burton 1, Vaughn 2, Brooks 3, Cohen 4.
Okay, got it.
Then again, production could be Snatch, Lockstock, or Rocket Man. So, not all production's bad for me, but...
Okay. So, all right, we got those categories in. I will read the questions for Steven. So, Steven needs 5 of these points to tie it. And we go with the first category for 1 point in the category of Planet of the Apes. So, all right, Steven, you ready?
Yeah.
Which ape film stars Mark Wahlberg, Estella Warren, Helena Bonham Carter, Tim Roth, and Michael Clark Duncan?
So like it'd be Planet of the Apes. Final answer. That's fine. Yeah.
We need a little bit more specific.
2001, I think is the year it came out. 2001. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
I didn't want you to miss that. I know.
I'm like, man, that's kind of hard because you have to know the release year, and I didn't want to mess it up.
Or you could have said Tim Burton Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. And I knew that you knew that. I thought it would have been such a shitty.
Yeah, I'm gonna let my dog in real quick. She's
okay. That's why I was like,
yeah.
So once Steven's dog is in, I will give him the second question in Monster.
Yeah.
Where is it? There you go.
I already marked it.
I see it. Okay, Steven, you good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, so for 2 points in the category of monster movies, here it is. What is the name of the island which King Kong originated from in 2005's King Kong?
Skull Island. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah, there you go, man. There's a movie named after that.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking of that.
Oh really?
I haven't seen that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so potentially take the lead here. 3-pointer in the category of animated. Which animated film is set in the fictional city of San Francisco?
Is it all right? Big Hero 6. Final answer.
Damn.
That is correct for 3 points and the lead.
Oh fuck, dude.
So now we turn it back to Andrew with your 1-pointer from Tim Burton. All right. Your question is, who stars as painter Margaret King in Big Eyes?
Amy Adams' final answer.
That is correct for 1 point, tying it up with Stephen. So we go back to Andrew since you have answered less questions for your 2 in Matthew Vaughn. Who plays Captain Shakespeare, the captain of a sky vessel, Caspertine, in Stardust?
Robert De Niro, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
It's pretty much all on this Carpenter and Brooks because I don't think I'm getting this Cohen's 4, man.
So
There's no way I
yes,
get this.
um,
There's no way.
It's gonna be tough, man.
Steven needs the
We'll have fun.
four-pointer
We'll have fun. We got 2
in
repeats.
John Carpenter to take back the
Bring
lead.
it on. Bring it on.
If he misses, then Andrew will win and defend his title. So, Steven, here is your 4-pointer, and you have 2 repeats left. You need to use it in John Carpenter.
All right.
In Escape from New York, what is the favorite song of Cabby played by Ernest Borgnine?
It's coming to New York. Is it just called? Well,
5.
everyone's
4.
coming. Repeat.
Okay, that is yours. Third repeat. You have 1 left for 4 points once again. In Escape from New York, what is the favorite song of Cabby played by Ernest Borgnine?
Man, I wish you could have asked me who plays Cabby. Okay, I'm gonna. Well, is it? I might not even be thinking of the right thing here.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, repeat.
Okay, that's your last one. Once again, for 4 points. In Escape from New York, what is the favorite song of Cabby played by Ernest Borgnine?
Everyone's coming to New York. Final answer.
And your winner, and still Real Trivia Face-Off Singles Champion, it is Andrew, the Wilder Person Just. We're looking for Bandstand Boogie. Bandstand Boogie.
That's a tough question, man.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, I haven't seen that movie in some time, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
And also, I don't think that would have helped me if I'd seen it at 50 times.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, we'll put these competitors backstage and we'll talk to them in a bit. But Matthew, what do you think of that match?
Yeah, I think this was a really great match. I think, it might have looked like Steven was out after round 3, but with some, I think, and the two of them playing it nice in round 4, it really, really helped Steven out a lot there, and almost came back, avoided the TKO, which I think was really impressive as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I think at one point Andrew was probably shaking in his boots. I mean, he did say he was shaking earlier.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure Andrew was pretty nervous there after his lead dissipated after the end of that round 4. But yeah, pretty solid match. Just Andrew played a better game today. Played it safe in the betting rounds because he had the privilege to do so as of the lead. And yeah, Steven playing from behind, nearly got the comeback. Unfortunately, didn't get it. So let's talk to the unfortunate second place finisher first here, Stephen, the Bullseye Busch. Stephen, unfortunately unable to get the win here, but you came really close up until the very end there. How are you feeling about your performance?
Oh, it was all right. Even though, you look at the second round, you're like, wow, you got your strengths and you did nothing. But, I don't know, man. I don't think you could watch some of those movies a lot and still not get those right. I think the Tony Shalhoub one I should have gotten. That was annoying because it was like Polito is also an actor that shows up a lot in the Coen filmography, but it was like at the time I watched it, I didn't know who he was, and I was like, I don't think Polito was the producer, but yeah, because why would I think that? I don't know. So that one I wish I could have back. The Veronica Lake one kind of sucked too. I don't think I would have pulled it, but because it was just when you said it, I was like, oh yeah, that's it. But yeah, I mean, crime, I don't know. I have considered using crime as a strength in the past because it kind of I've seen a good amount, but it's pretty broad. But I almost feel like sometimes the broad categories are better because then when you're the question writers don't have to they don't have to get really nitty gritty with the specific ones. So that's something I've considered. But even so, I thought, Cohen hasn't been used a ton. except maybe Cameron used it a couple times. But like, I didn't. Carpenter's tough. Like that's tough. And Andrew guessed a lot of those, and kudos to him for that, because I was kind of annoying. Like I knew like half of them at least or so. Like that Halloween one sucks. I should have gotten that one. But the Smith Grove, I was like, well, think to Halloween 2, and I was like, it's tough. It's tough. Like, and then the other, was there one other? Nah. But yeah, I mean, take what we can get. Andrew is a good competitor, obviously. He wouldn't be defending his belt multiple times if that wasn't the case. So, and, I guess, watching Mel Brooks movies didn't really matter, although I didn't mind watching them either. So it's, you take what you can get. And it's tough, man. That round 1 was rough, too. I wish I could have known a few of those, but it's whatever. I had fun, and that's what matters most.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it's your first championship match ever in either division. I think you played a solid game. It's just Andrew's experience probably got the best of you. But yeah, I think pretty solid. Hopefully we get to see you back in the near future. Is there anyone that you would like to play next?
No one in particular, I guess. And I guess I'll say my reasoning behind that Escape from New York answer was there's a song they sing when like Snake comes into the theater and they're like, everyone's coming to New York. So like I thought maybe it was that song. But I wasn't right. So that's okay though. Hey, you know what? My other strength last week, 4-pointer saved me. I kept thinking that when I was thinking, I was like, I came from behind not last week, but like whenever it was last match. So it's like, I can do it again. I got close. So
yeah, no, absolutely. I agree. But do you have any questions for Stephen?
No, I think just impressive comeback.
Yeah. Well, Bill Hader, I listened to a podcast with him on it as well. So he rewarded me with a question that I knew. That's
fair.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Stephen, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Yeah. See you guys.
All right. So now we bring the champion and his third successful defense, the Wilder person. Congrats on the win and on the defense. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys saw me when Stephen was on his 4-pointer, but I think I was trying to achieve nirvana by detaching myself from everything. So I think I still got the shakes a little bit, but I'm really happy to win. Really happy to be able to preserve the title. It's always so scary, but fucking great match. Especially, dude, I will say for round 4, I was like, should I just like play it normally? But then I was like, no, I have values. I've decided to do this as a protest against our round 4 format. And so I offered it up and he crushed Crime Films. It was so impressive. Just 8 points on a non-strength category. Even if he is like strong in it, like, that's really impressive. So yeah. And I don't feel too bad about my 2010s performance. I wish I got Bachelorette, even though I think I've maybe heard about it in passing once. I didn't. It was a rough round 4, but the rest of it went pretty well. Well, round 2, just looking at the data didn't go well, but looking at the numbers, I was able to get lucky on a lot of that stuff. So
you did a really good job guessing your way through. I think. I'm pretty sure they were all guesses.
Dude, something's going on with like the instinct, or like maybe God is blessing me, because I went on vibes for all that shit, and including my round 5 number choice, and I got Brooks and Vaughn. So somebody was looking out for me today, from up above, I assume. But I don't know. We cleared the attic out the other day, so I don't think it's him.
Fair. But yeah, I think incredible performance from you once again. I gotta ask. This is your third title match in a row, third title defense, right? You've played in singles title in the past as well prior to this. Does it get any easier? playing?
Dude,
Or
I'm
does it
nervous
get
every
harder?
time. I'm nervous every time, and now I've got the burden where I was like, now I'm like, oh, I wonder if, like how long I could hold it, like whether I can like get a record or something. Because truly, the only thing I care about in life is seeing my name next to a big number. So I would say it's getting more stressful, especially with the goal of trying to hold the team spot as well with Aiden. I really, really want it every single match. So maybe harder. Steven's also just like such a good competitor, and I've never played him, so I didn't feel like I had any sort of strategy to really beat him. And then I saw him logging Brooks movies, and I was like, shit, this man might this could be the end for me, I think. So, but yeah, it worked out in my favor. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah, that is fair. It is. Some people do say it gets harder as it goes on. So yeah, you are confirming that. But yeah, so now you've got the singles title once again. What's next?
Team title, baby. We're coming for you, Matthew. That's me and Aiden. We picked brand new categories. We picked some old categories, and basically we've watched every movie that you've ever seen. So I'd say watch your back.
Yeah. Okay.
Started following everybody you follow on Twitter, so that if you get any hints from there, I will too. That sort of thing.
Yeah, of course. You've just been stalking me, I see.
Yeah. That's the idea. That's the idea. Anything for victory.
Okay, fair. But yeah, so that is what's next for you. Let's see if you can successfully do that, or will Matthew trump you in that? So I guess we'll have to see. But yeah, Matthew, if anything else to add?
No. I think great job, Andrew. And I look forward to seeing whatever happens in teams.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All right, absolutely. Congrats once again, and we'll talk to you again soon. All right, Matthew, let's wrap it up. Final thoughts.
Yeah, I think we had a really great match today. It was Stephen was fighting from behind, avoided the TKO, and so I think that just really, really close game. You never knew what would happen. He got his 4-pointer in John Carpenter, and you never knew until he said an answer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he was humming the song. I thought it's like, oh, maybe he's gonna get it. It's not him humming their different song. But yeah, I mean, again, solid showing. John Carpenter once again proving to be quite a difficult category once it got to the championship round. But Andrew managed to, I mean, he navigated his way through it. Didn't go so well for Stephen in that 4. But yeah, solid showing. A lot of unexpected. I'll be honest, a lot of unexpected third. I thought Stevens was gonna reach 0 at one point. That didn't happen.
It never happened. He was able to stay above 1 and above. So
yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone expected how this match is gonna go. So I think a pretty solid match for a solid showing. So yeah, I think that is all I could say. So once again, thank you everyone for watching Real Trivia Face Off. This has been another great singles title defense singles championship match. So we will see you again soon. Upcoming matches will be announced soon enough. So once again, thank you everyone, and we'll see you again next time in the next one, whatever it is. Peace out.